There was a man whose throne was his heart, and his kingdom his home. He was known simply as Luqman, not a prophet, not a ruler, but a man so wise that Allah named a surah after him. And we certainly gave Luqman wisdom. Be grateful to Allah. Qur'an 31:12. His story begins not in a palace, but beneath the open sky, where a father speaks to his son. Luqman's son sat beside him, young, curious, with eyes like the morning. And Luqman spoke not as one reciting rules, but as one planting seeds. Ya bunayya, O my son, do not associate anything with Allah, for indeed shirk is a great injustice. No shouting, no anger, just love, carrying the weight of eternity. Because Luqman knew, if the heart bows to anything other than Allah, it will never stand firm in truth. They walked through the village. People greeted Luqman, not for wealth or lineage, but because wisdom carried him like fragrance. His son once asked, "Father, how can one walk with honor?" Luqman replied, "Do not turn your cheek away from people in pride, nor walk on earth arrogantly. Indeed, Allah does not love the arrogant." In his steps was mercy, in his words balance. He taught that strength is not in height, but in humility, that a man's voice must not rise higher than his character. One night, his son found him praying under the stars. He heard his father whisper, not for gold, not for glory, but for gratitude. Luqman whispered, "Alhamdulillah," for the breath, for the sky, for the test. And in that moment, his son learned a secret, that the most powerful men on earth are those who kneel the lowest to their Lord. Years later, Luqman's wisdom spread across the lands. But with wisdom came envy. Some mocked him. Why is he wise, though he was once a slave? Luqman only smiled. He said, "The tongue is small, yet it can raise nations or destroy them." He did not answer arrogance with fire, but with silence that burned louder. Because wisdom is not what you know, but what you restrain. Time passed. The father grew older, his beard white as desert salt. His son, now a man, sat beside him again, and once more the words returned. Luqman, weak but wise. "O my son, establish the prayer, enjoin what is right, forbid what is wrong, and be patient over what befalls you." This was his legacy. No gold, no kingdom, just guidance carved into a son's soul. Centuries passed, empires fell, kings forgotten, but one father's voice still echoes in every home where faith lives. Luqman was not chosen for prophecy. He was chosen to prove that fatherhood itself can be a message from Allah. He showed that a father's job is not to command, but to guide, not to shout, but to shape, and that every child's heart is a mirror that reflects the father's faith. So, when you speak to your son, say it softly. When you lead your family, lead them with love. And when you rise for prayer, remember Luqman, the man who taught the world that the best father is the one who raises his son toward Jannah. And whoever is grateful, his gratitude is only for his own soul. Qur'an 31:12.